Well, good morning, Spirit and Truth Sanctuary, and happy Friday to everyone. I woke up this morning to the sounds of birds chirping and a little bit of rain. Isn't that a wonderful way to wake up? I think so. My daughter says, Dad, why are the birds so loud in the morning? I guess beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So glad to see everybody joining with us this morning. Good morning, my sister. Good to see you on today.
You could want to wake up to the smell of bacon.
As a family, Mom was inducted into the Martin Luther King International Hall of Preachers at Morehouse College, and actually they placed a portrait of her in one of the main hallways. I mean, it's just, her picture is just, when you walk in that hallway, it's just like, wow, right there, just amazing. And so we're very, very proud of our mom. She certainly deserves it, not just for being an incredible musician, but for her impact on not only the church, but specifically in our journey on the African-American church. Arts, culture, dance, drama, wow, music, strings, orchestral music, all of that, blending all that diversity together. We celebrate our mom. Hopefully we'll have some beautiful pictures to share with you on Sunday as well. This is April 14th. We are in our Fully Awake 365 devotion. We are in obviously the month of April. It is the month of transformation. And so we are fully awake, aware, and alive today. We want to start off with a little bit of joy today. I love this song. I think it's going to remind you of a little bit of a disco era. And so if you need to feel a little rhythmic dance running through your body, the rhythm is going to get you right here. And so see if you can figure out who this is giving us a little joy this morning.
Freak out. You freak, say she. Freak out. 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 Have you heard about the new dance craze? Listen to us, I'm sure you'll be amazed. Big fun to be had by everyone. It's up to you, surely can be done. Young and old are doing it, I'm told. Just one try, and you too will be sold. It's called a freak, they're doing it night and day. Allow us, we'll show you the way. Freak out. You freak, say she.
All right, looks like everybody had an interesting memory of that song. I see a whole lot of love on the chat today. Talk to us, Brandy.
Well, Dr. Sharonda was in with it quick. Freak Out by Chic. Oh yeah, she got it. Let's see. It looks like that's Mary, Miss Bobby, Fred, and Naomi Harris as well. But our YouTube people today were all over it. Of course, Jen Stevenson, Terry, Laverne, Myrna, Dr. Ray guessed both the artist and the name of the song. Or actually, I mean, technically it's La Freak,
I was
right?
going to say,
Okay.
it's not Freak Out, but
That's
yes,
right. I'm sorry. I was messing that up.
it was La Freak.
That's right. Funny enough, I don't know if anyone remembers, but during the pandemic, one of those first few weeks, when we would end service, we were just trying to bring joy to everybody. We did this song once.
Everybody needs a little smile. All right, I can see LaDonna wanting to jump in there with some freak out, lift freak information. Talk to us, Pastor LaDonna.
No, we just our high school actually played, the marching band played that. It was interesting in marching band form.
Love it. Le Freak at high school football games. Awesome. Yeah, my son had never been to a Southwest DeKalb football game, and one of our members' sons played football there a couple of years ago, and I took Micah to for us to go see his game. And at halftime, he just looked at me, he's like, Dad, are all the Southwest DeKalb high school halftime shows like this? I was like, yes. He was like, oh my God, I went to the wrong school. Awesome. Awesome. All right. We're going to grab our prayer of surrender, and then we're going to go right into our affirmation. Today's today's devotion is called Childlike versus Childish. Love it. All right. Let's grab our prayer of surrender. Spirit of truth, carry me where you will. Bring to me what you will. Take from me what you will. Awaken in me what you will. The Christ man is around me. The Christ mind is in me. The Christ power flows through me, and the Christ mystery exists as me. I believe it, I perceive it, and now I receive it. I am surrendered. Amen. And so it is. All right, Pastor LaDonna.
Our affirmation this morning is, today I realize that being childlike and acting childish are two different things. I commit myself to growing in grace and to maintaining control of myself during each cycle of my life.
Wow, childlike versus childish. Before we jump in, we are mindful this morning that Jesus encourages those who desire to tap into the kingdom mindset. That you have to enter that sphere, that place of thought, as a child. He said, unless you become like a little child, you cannot enter the kingdom. And so some people in church circles have taken that to heart to mean childishness, gossip and selfishness, and this is my seat, and who took my parking space, and yeah, I need more attention, and that's my toy, and that's my song to sing. That's not what Jesus wanted us. Childish and childlike, not the same thing. Childlike means open, inquisitive, curious, carefree. We're going to talk about some of that, and a piece of you that doesn't need to also be told what to do, being able to maintain your carefree attitude, but also to be self-governing. All right, watch this. It says, what's ideally supposed to happen as we approach the golden years of our lives is to reach an illuminated and enlightened state when we carry with us the wisdom from all the lessons we have learned along the way, but also return to a childlike state of being carefree. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, and so as we grow older, we have accumulated quite a bit of learning, of wisdom, of experience, but hopefully we return back to that space where we're not as concerned with the minutia of life, where we aren't as much being loyal to a specific schedule. My dad was telling me yesterday at lunch, he's like, a lot of people at my age, they struggle to sleep or to stay asleep. And he says, I don't have a specific schedule all the time. And so I don't worry about it. I sleep when I'm sleepy. I'm awake when I'm awake. I'm 84 years old. I can do what I do. And I was like, there it is. There's the lesson for today. All right, keep going. But this only happens if we've done the work necessary to actually mature throughout our lives. Some people get stuck at a certain age emotionally that they can never seem to move past. Isn't that interesting? Probably all of us. It may say may have been able to use the word all of us in some way get stuck emotionally. The biggest way we get stuck is immaturity, and all the behaviors and consequences that go along with it. Comes down to one simple concept, and that is self-governance, or the lack of self-governance, not being able to tap into your divine creativity, where you create your own life from a place of awareness, of ownership, of awakeness, that you know that the things you think and choose, you're going to manifest, and that those things belong to you. That's part of mature self-government. The aim of growing up is to move from a place where boundaries have to be set for us by parents, teachers, religion, secular laws. Wow, Jesus said the only law you need is love. Love yourself, love your neighbor, love God. Into a place where we have mastered ourselves so completely that we no longer need these boundaries from others in order to behave maturely and appropriately. Isn't that interesting that you finally reach a place of maturity that you don't need laws? You're under the law of love. You're under the law of being what's the word I'm looking for? You're being aware or vigilant to respect your own divine creativity, meaning that you're not sinning against God, you're not sinning against the laws of the United States of America or your neighbor, but you're sinning against your own divine nature. And when you get to that space, no, you don't ever need a law again to tell you how to behave. The most important aspect of maturity is self-control. That's it, period. You learn to do that and you're home free. If you learn how to control yourself, all your lessons will be learned appropriately, and you will be able to move through all the cycles of your life right on time, enjoying each one to the fullest. So this morning, let's be wise, let's be carefree, and let's also be self-governing, knowing that as we tap into the love of ourselves, the love of neighbor, and the love of God, we don't need a whole lot of other loves. Isn't that a beautiful, carefree, childlike way to live? What an amazing teaching this morning. Okay, Pastor LaDonna.
Okay, our ending prayer is, God of wisdom, help me to age gracefully and mature into a person who knows how to self-govern. Amen.
Amen. And so I'm not going to make you guess this morning. That was Pastor LaDonna's day of devotion. What an amazing teaching. Let's be childlike today. Let's not need boundaries to keep us under control. Let's be under the guidance of our own spirit. And let's live in a carefree way with righteousness, peace, and joy. Looking forward to seeing everybody on a Sunday morning. It's going to be an amazing day of worship together, whether you join us in person or whether you join us virtually. We're glad to connect with you Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Have an amazing Friday. Let's go into the weekend with joy, peace, love, righteousness. Be patient today, be childlike, be carefree. You're in a high vibration. Let all the lower vibrations just roll off of you. Have a great day. We love you guys. Go in peace.